Well, hello, and happy whatever day this is. Wednesday? That sounds right. Wednesday. Let's go with that. Yes, it is Wednesday, and it is our last day for the Fred Hutch Raids for Research fundraising. If you look up here, we are ridiculously close to crushing this goal. How ridiculously close are we? Well, you see that 2x is still up there, so you only have to do half. So divide it by 2. That is $18 divided by 2. That is $9 away from hitting that goal and crushing it, raising 500. Do. So yeah, we're super close. Congrats to Kale Dragonwing and Allie for jumping up on that early crew podium. I didn't leave it in. No, it says disabled emote only. Okay, good. Shri, good luck with your night routine. Let me know if you start hearing double audio. I do have my better headphones on. I was doing something earlier and really wanted to hear with these, so I switched them out, and they sound great to me, but I know that they have some audio bleed. So I'm trying to keep the microphone just a little bit further away from my face today, hoping that makes enough of a difference. But if it is a problem, let me know. The other ones are seriously right next to me, and I will swap out. So yeah, we are super close. And as I say that, I'm hearing my voice back to me, so I do have to swap. Damn it. I don't want to get new headphones, but I kind of need to get new headphones. I was looking at a set that's relatively reasonably priced from Audio Technica, but if I use the green screen, I think that they'll cause problems because they're teal, but they're really freaking pretty. I know pretty is not the feature that we look for in headphones when we're looking for good audio quality, but still. Who is messaging me right now? Or is that because I posted in Discord? Wow, I love it when things get tangled up in sprues. That should be a song. Somebody write the parody, Tangled Up in Sprue, instead of Tangled Up in You. Okay, let's see. Can I get audio in both ears? Yes, there we go. Relatively priced and Audio Technica in the same sentence. I mean, compared to that set of my AKGs, I looked up AKGs last night, and I was like, I want a studio reference monitor, and I want closed back. The pair that I found that had all of the features that I wanted on Amazon, so I didn't do a lot of searching, I just did a quick look. $1,800 for a pair of headphones. I'm like, that had better be the most clear, precise sound that I have ever heard in my entire life. It's not about the taste, it's the features. It's really tough too, because I sure as hell don't want to buy a pair that expensive without putting them on my head and giving it a listen. I mean, I'm basically just looking for this pair just with closed back. And they make another set of these with a partially closed back, which is closer to what Tay has. Tay has a set of white AKGs, and hers have a closed back. So where mine, you see that this goes in underneath, hers actually has a piece right here that pivots, and her cord plugs into that. So that's what you'll see on those, is that they do have a position for that, and it allows it to move here. It also creates a potential breakpoint here, but they shouldn't be moving that much. But yes, I'm a little picky on my audio. Like, if I'm just sitting here listening, those are the ones I'm going to reach for. It's just that they bleed over to the microphones. So it's either that or figure out a way to get a microphone that allows me to talk from over here and sounds as good as I want it to. And I don't think that's going to happen. Anyways, I do need to take a quick look at what is going on in our own campaign over on Tiltify real quick. because we did get some offline donations. And so I just want to say thank you to those who did. Those include Nader. I know we chatted already. And uh, thank you so much again. Jose dropping in with $1. I have a hunch who that is. It could have come from any source. There's links out on social media, so it could have come through one of those. There's an ad up on Instagram. There's been stories and reels over on the Facebook side. So like that's gone out to literally thousands of people. So it could be anybody, but I have a hunch that it's my cousin's kid, and I hope so, because that would be really cool to know that they're getting into little donations here and there. We had an anonymous dollar yesterday afternoon, which is fantastic. And today I posted a quick video to Facebook for those that are friends with my legal name, Facebook. That's up, and just kind of doing that final push, as well as saying thank you to Greg Roth for coming on the stream earlier this week. Was absolutely thrilled to have him here with us and to be able to interview him. That interview is now up on YouTube, so if you wanted to watch it again, it was a really powerful segment. We talked about a lot about our why we were raising money for Fred Hutch, why this cause is so important to us. We also talked about directing and working with the team and all of that. Allie, it's all public. If you seriously, I don't want to say how, but I made the joke that you could find me in 5 minutes. And if you know the right keywords to search, you can find me in about 2 minutes in a Google search. You don't have to know any secrets. It is quick. Ooh, I like the green screen in my eyes. I wonder how that's going to work when I get the identity blocking ones, if they're going to trip up the green screen settings. That'll be interesting. And then through that post that I did on Facebook today, the Smiths, my cousins up in Alaska, thank you so much for dropping in with a $25 donation this morning. That is what pushed us up so close. And we have $10 left in that $250 match. If it doesn't get claimed, it goes back into my account, and I don't want that. So if somebody could donate $10, that would be amazing. It would put us over our goal. It would use up the $250 match. So all around, that is just great stuff. And if you did not know about all of our goals, I broke my scene tree and I didn't even update OBS. So I need to definitely fix this stuff now. So we have all these goals here, remember? Well, I know Sammy will be happy because Sammy saw Cursed Karaoke and was thinking about dropping in with money she can't give and pushing us to that Cursed Karaoke goal. So the only goal left on this list is making the mascot real. And we are seriously $9 in donations away from making that a reality. So I think we should get there tonight. We've got crowd control on. We are about to fire up Hollow Knight. And yes, we are continuing on with our extremely cursed Hollow Knight randomizer. This is the worst progression I've ever had. I think that tonight we will probably, if I'm just guessing, we will probably go up to the Soulmaster again. We did one attempt. I died. That's fine. I've done Soulmaster, Zero Nail, and Pogo only before, and I did it hitless. So not saying that I can do that again, but I have succeeded in that previously, and so I feel confident that we should be able to defeat him. Also, for Sammy's sake, I installed the paddles. I don't know that I actually want to use them. It feels very weird to me to have buttons down there. Wow, that just put a green spot on my forehead. Camera adjust. Thank you. I'm gonna have to adjust this camera settings. That's where I need to do it. I was trying to do it in color corrections. The lighting here is not as good as it was at the last place we were at, so I'm gonna have to tune it a bit to really get the green screen dialed in. But I wanted to get it up tonight. I actually put it up this morning for recording the video, and I want to kind of be able to keep it up since this place is just so awkward and I can't really do anything with the space. I need to be able to do something for my own like sanity's sake, and so the green screen it is. Let's get those incentives out of this view. Wait, I can push a button for that now. I just needed to go over there for that. Okay. What are we listening to? I don't think I've ever heard these people, right? Right now. There we go. We'll get that donation link up there and pinned, and double check that we are live on the YouTubes, because hopefully we are. Yes, we are. Beautiful. Message. Oh, Sammy messaged me on Insta. Okay, great. We're actually listening to the current Generally Speaking playlist. And this week, because my birthday is Friday, it's the Vibe list. It's whatever I wanted to share with Bob. And I put together a joke playlist. I thought about just putting together, like, here's stuff that I'm enjoying listening to. I thought about picking a genre that he would hate, just absolutely torture him. That felt wrong. I thought about putting together a genre that I've been really enjoying, but we've kind of been doing that off and on. We've been bouncing around between, I don't know about this, but let's listen to it, to, oh, I love this, I hope you do too. And getting some different cultures and all of that. So we've really been going through that story, and I started building out a playlist, and then I completely abandoned it. And it's really funny because that playlist started out with a few songs that I would have shared, like Kat Robichaux's song for David Bowie. The first time I saw her sing that, there were tears in my eyes. And also Kat Robichaux, Anxiety Song, which is like, it's a great one to scream along to in your car, just saying, especially if you've got anxiety or you've got a bunch of like stuff going on in your life. Like, yeah, that one's good. I listened to that one on my way to dinner last night, so that was great. But this one, the more I started thinking about what did I really want to share with Bob, it switched to what are the songs that impacted me? What are the songs that were turning points for my life? And what are the songs that made me want to listen to music or want to explore things further? And I kind of skipped over some of the early stuff on the playlist here because that's really like the old top 40 kind of stuff. But the playlist starts off with Hearts alone. My mom listened to a lot of Hearts. So did my dad, but my mom more so. She listened to a lot of pop music back in the 80s. And my dad was listening to more classic rock. But the Cars' Shake It Up was a big one. And then it goes from there to Three Dog Night, which is my very first ever concert. So I put a couple of songs of theirs in there. I thought about changing those songs because there's so many songs of theirs that I've just listened to and loved. My like first girlfriend in high school, our song was Old Fashioned Love Song. So, when I still bothered having our song kind of things. So yeah, Three Dog Night, like, very, very important musically to me. And we just kind of played forward from there. So the first song you heard after that was Raindrops by a band called Spin Reset. And I just loved how they used the synth and sounds, like nature sounds and all these different elements to really create a fun experience. Then you heard some Lilia Broussard. Lilia Broussard is somebody I started listening to. She came to town performing alongside of Bess Rogers, who is Ingrid Mickelson's niece, and Alison Weiss, who is no longer Allison Weiss, is now John Allison Weiss, and is a trans man, still doing music, still traveling around the country. Lilia is now the bassist for the Midnight. Not that any of that matters, but just for reference. Lilia is the reason that I attended my very first ever Seattle Living Room show. Now, it's not Seattle Living Room shows anymore. It's now Seattle Secret shows. But that change happened much, much later. I attended that show, and it rekindled something inside of me. Because of that, I chose to volunteer with Seattle Living Room shows. But the first time that I turned up to volunteer for them was at a festival called Love Fest. And that song that you heard before, Fire by Carson Henley and Spin Reset, Carson Henley was at the actual Love Fest festival. Spin Reset was at a pre-party that happened in a warehouse. And I went there because my friend Kat sent me an invite and was like, you should come check this out. I didn't know it at the time. Kat was on the board of directors for the festival. The festival didn't succeed because the actual like festival director made some big mistakes, and me and Matt have both talked about that. Ended up with a lot of debt and things, so it couldn't continue. But the experience was so good musically and like with the people, that if it weren't for that and it had succeeded, it was going to be something really cool. And so I also joined the board of directors. It was just very short lived because I joined as the company was making the decision to do we continue or not. So luckily I wasn't responsible for the bad stuff that they did, but I was there for the fallout of it. Then a lot of these songs are right out of my time with Seattle Living Room shows, Seattle Secret shows, stuff there. You know, there's so many bands that I've listened to through that have sent me into years long explorations, deep friendships, people that I've gotten to work with, 10 times or more. And just, so if you did not listen to this playlist, definitely recommend it. It won't tell you exactly what impacts these things had on my life, but just knowing that this is music that impacted in those kind of ways, hopefully it brings something out. Hopefully you find some new favorite artist or somebody that you want to listen to and explore more like it. Of course, there's a little bit of the Local Strangers on here. Couldn't make a playlist like this without them. I don't know how many times I've seen the Local Strangers perform. I genuinely don't. I have emceed for them multiple times. I've seen them on at least 3 different stages at Folklife, at Seattle Secret shows. I want to say at least 5 times, including on a boat, in a brewery, in an art gallery space, in a loft. Like, we've had them all over the place. I've seen them perform in bars and things, and what I love about them is they have a way of getting the audience involved organically. Like, the fans know when to respond, like the call and response kind of stuff. They just get it and it works. And so it just happens. They don't have to, like, you'll see a band like turn the microphone out to the crowd and, okay, I want you to sing here. They don't have to do that. Everybody just knows. It's like, this part is where we're going to be the singers. We'll talk more about this with Bob. I hope we'll be able to get together next week and go through a lot of these. But I want to talk about one more, and it's an interesting one. I put 2 songs of theirs on here, and that's Craig Olson. Craig Olson is a musician that I had no idea who he was until I showed up at his house. I showed up at his house because at the time I was studying pagan religions and I was studying to be a priestess, and my mentor invited me to go to, I don't remember if I went to a holiday party or if it was the concert first. But but the band Gaia Consort was playing at his house concert, and Craig and his band opened. So they did a 2-band house concert in this house made out of straw bales. His wife at the time was Joanna Pal Colbert. She did the Gaian Tarot, one of my favorite tarot decks. I do not have a copy of it, but it's beautiful. I got to go into her art studio that day and look at the very first tarot card that she was working on as she was finishing drawing it. So when I say that these are like big points in my life, they're huge points in my life, and they're represented in song. So like I said, give it a listen. I have not felt this impassioned about a playlist in a very long time. And if you have any questions, or you're like, okay, but why this song? I'll let you know. Okay, enough of me nerding out about music, because I can do that all day long, just like I can nerd out about Fred Hutch all day long. Should we load up the game? Glad you did what you do. Now I'll be a fool not to thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll go over here. That's right. We're in the green screen. We are not in the big bubble today. I did throw the controller back up there. Oh my God. I just picked this up and flipped the paddles out. I'm going to take them off. They're just going to bug me. I do need to find a use for them, because I think they're really cool, and I want to do button combos on purpose. But I want them out of the way today. The little knight is, I moved like you were going to be able to see behind my chair. Oops. And sing a bunch of nonsense. My voice ain't good enough for bad lyrics. Song, truth. This one's what good would the rest of them do? Eyes open. I checked it before I went on. Go ahead and flip those cards. That's asking a lot. Good. Okay, real quick. You're doing it wrong. Dissecting the bird, trying to find the song. It's a miracle that you're here at all. Allie, I'm ready for you to flip the cards whenever you're ready. Do you have a specific topic today? Always complaining. So is everything. Before I did this, walk around parking lots, picking up trash. Watch me do that. Zero. Over zero. With a trash pickup job, so people don't come to see. They don't let me play guitar. Sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's huge. Sometimes it's the garage. I'm just singing. I'm totally ready. Don't mind me vibing. Because I'm just going to put on another song and vibe more. That's the problem with this list, is every single one of the songs. No, interrupt. We've got a boss to fight, so I'll get that queued up in the game while, What? They still break and do the same. Not against you, the universe. Not against you. The pressure though. The pressure though. Doing it wrong, dissecting the bird, trying to find the song. It's a miracle that you're here at all. Okay. It's also a great kickoff song. All right, for the past on this one, we've got the Queen of Swords reversed with complexity, perceptiveness, clear-mindedness. Okay, so lots of detail, lots to think about, but we're thinking we're clear-headed. It's looking good for a start. For the present, we've got the King of Wands reversed, and here we've got the big picture leader overcoming challenges. Okay. So from that clear-headedness and complexity to leading. And for the future, well, we've got that Fool reversed, innocence, new beginnings, and a free spirit. So this kind of rings with some of our other recent readings that we've seen here. You've got that leading, that taking charge, but into something new, into something where you can be free, you can be you, and to hell with what other people think about it. I think it might have just got mixed up with somebody else's. Well, that might be the case, but we will find out next week when we actually do some work on just that, because we are going to be working on it in October to add the specific question types to it, as well as kind of adding a little bit more to the readings themselves as we do that. So we'll be doing that on some of the tech streams. Okay. Well, as much as I am enjoying the music, this is where we are going to switch to the game audio instead. Turn off the music. Thank you, Shri. All right, and we'll stretch. And crowd control is on. Shri, come by the NSFW streaming channel sometime. Am I wearing PGs? No, it's just top. I have this in a couple of different. Actually, I have this in two colors now. I used to have it in 3 colors, but I realized that 2 of them were too close together. They're technically different brands, but the same cut. So they've got kind of a guarding along here. They've got just a little bit of a puff on the sleeve. Things like that. There's an NSFW stream. Well, there's in the Discord, there's not a NSFW stream. I don't do that. What am I talking about? It is the mature hangout, where it is a space where if people want to do like hang out, you know, in more revealing things, share R-rated and up things, you know, I mean, obviously we share some stuff in movies, but to a higher degree, there is a, yes, hangout, literally. Yeah, so it's just there. It is behind a role that you have to pick up from the Welcome into Rolls channel to allow the 18 plus. So we've used it maybe twice. It's just not a spot that we hang out a lot, but it is an option. And one of those times, I think, was Sammy, Amy, and I, and it was because I was going to bed and I was laying down in my other PJs that I don't wear on stream. And I was like, I'm gonna pop over here just because I don't want somebody to pop in and not be expecting to see more than they're used to. You think it's the same thing as the NS? It is, yes. So that also unlocks the NSFW memes channel. Mm-hmm. Your virgin eyes, yes. Oh, I'm getting messages. They're like, hey, could you maybe not talk about that? Like, come on. You're doing good things. You're fundraising. You're in a different space right now. We are going to get our butts up here and go face off against our friend, the Soul Master. Thank you, Embedbot, for being so appropriate and on with that one. Okay, I'm going to turn down those notices because they are loud. And then I was chilling with Mary, and she has raided out, so... Okay, there we go. You still don't get how to do... It's broken. But it's that. It's just exclamation mark FBI and then shared all in the one word. So it's the shared version of the fist bump. That was a command written exclusively for Sammy, so I've separated it out for now. I have not revisited it, so I will at some point, but that's not a priority. So the pronoun piece is broken. Well, it's just the pronoun is broken, so it doesn't know. I could just make it they and neutralize it, and it's a weird way to say that. But make all pronouns neutral, which is what I would normally do. It was just the one spot where I put in a test for that. Why does it think that I can go through here? There's a door right here, and there's a lever for it on the other side, and it's not supposed to be dark in there. I wonder if I can get it to reload the color in here. No, it is just whatever it is with this room is hosed. But it doesn't matter because we can't go that way anyway. So let's get our mod back on because I want our rainbow to stay. Okay. Back to it. You don't know if I saw the message you sent me on Discord? I didn't. I did see that Ali was successful at painting the roses. And that you weren't. Guess I'll read Discord later. 3. With her head. Thank you both for painting the roses. Okay, Discord message. Oh, yes, I did. I was responding to your previous one, and I didn't actually have... I hadn't finished... Here. Stuff and things and peoples. Regarding the other one, maybe. I'll follow up with you on that later because, yeah, I'm gonna have to think about it, but I think there's a good possibility, or it might be something we could do here and record, and then you could upload it, or we could like co-stream, whatever you want to do. There's some possibilities there, and you know I like collabs, so yeah, let's chat about it more. Not this week. We'll talk next week. I'm going to take a few days to wind down. After today, we'll be back on Sunday for a regular time stream, I believe, unless anything comes up. That's the plan. It'll be a long, I would guess a longer painting stream. I want to finish the Phoenix, and so I've got ideas in mind. I've been looking at some different stuff. I don't know if, well, it's been a while since I had it up here. But made some really good progress on it last time. Thank you for the hydration. We will do that first. How much do you know about Disney songs and movies, though? That's the question. That's a good question, Shri. It's a really good question. What type of questions or answers are we talking about? Are we asking about lyrics? Are we asking about years? Are we asking about what movie songs go to? Are we asking about who sings them? Like how deep are we going here? Because I might have to study. This is why I said, let's talk about it offline. I'm playing Hollow Knight. Let's get back into the game. What movies and songs to go to? I can probably do that. Like, probably can do that pretty easily, honestly. Crossroads right, Luren's left. Nope, that's not the path we want. Wait. It's saying that we can go right into here? Crossroads right. Oh, is it dropping us in below? Condor Sly, Crossroads 2. Oh, that puts us in the wrong spot. Okay. We need a left for the final transition. Fungus left, 6 transitions. That's the way. Failed tramway. New starting point. Oh, no, not that way. I don't know why it keeps showing me that path. I can't actually do that. It's trying to take me through here. And I can't see where I'm going, and I have to drop down. This is a nightmare of a path. Not to mention, it's a warp, so this is a one and done. We've got dead zones now. Do we only have... Oh, we have a few rooms with paths in them, at least. Jeez, okay. Maybe I need to go somewhere else. Let's see if there's another path over here, because I know I didn't go that way. That'll work. Route Crossroads 4, door 1. Huh? You seriously went through all of that to take me back to the same place? What? There's another way. Come on. Abyss Core Fungus 103. 112, 110, 109, 115, 122, 103. This room. How can I get here without the Abyss Core? I can't. How did I get here? I don't believe that I went through the Abyss Core. Maybe I did. Wait. Not warp. Just Abyss Core 6. Okay, that's what I'm reading wrong. I don't need to go through the warp. Okay, let's try that again. I think it's going to get confused, but... So, it's like the Disney Song Challenges that were popular on YouTube years ago. The first few seconds of a Disney song is played, and then either person has a chance to guess the name of the song and the name of the movie that it comes from. If they can guess both, they get 2 points. If they guess one of the two, meaning the movie it comes from or the title of the song, they only get 1 point, and then obviously if they can guess none of them, then the other person can guess. Okay. That sounds pretty reasonable. Okay, but why send me back? What are you doing? And crossroads 4 left goes to the Abyss Core. Yeah, it goes to the warp. No, that's not where I want to go. Okay. This is Abyss Core. I can get here from the warp. Warp. Is that my only way in? No. Because I can come through this door from the left. Like... may need to study because you'll be using recent and old songs. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's chat more off the line. I don't necessarily have an answer like completely right now, but I know you're uncheckable. You're checkable. Can I get to you? Oh, that's Crystal Guardian. Yes, let's do that. All right, Pleasure House. I'm going somewhere else because I am getting frustrated with the pathing going through a warping room. It doesn't suit me right now. I swear I pogoed there, it just didn't work. Study hard, make brain hurt, make want sleep. Mm-hmm. Sounds like you're doing it right. I don't want any, go back. So you all know that I canceled stream last night, but why? Found out on another stream a few nights ago that Kiki Keeks was actually in town and about an hour and a half away from my house. And I was like, hold up, you can't be this close and us not meet up. No, this isn't going to work for me. So we were like, how do we make plans? How do we make this work? Because we both agreed we needed to meet up. They did not realize that, or did not remember that I was in Washington. So they were staying with a friend, and they went back to the airport this morning to head back home, and they're home now. But we decided to meet for dinner at a halfway point between where they're at and my place. And so we met at this kind of cute little restaurant. Oh, I just walked into the lasers. That was dumb. I can't hurt it. Oh my god. Yes, I can. This is going to be a nightmare. I don't know if I actually can hurt it. I'm going to die here, but that's okay. Yeah, I can. Shoot, with that crystal on top, I can't actually hurt the Crystal Guardian. I mean, I can hurt it, but not with what I need. Kill it, kill it so dead it wishes you didn't kill it so dead. That would be amazing, Kale. I wish that I could do that. Hello, how are you? And Allie, you'll use the old high school method of not studying and hoping you remember enough to pass. Exactly. That's my method, too. No, not Kale in bed. I mean, to each their own. It worked then, it should work now, right? Yeah, exactly. You just had to go back into the tunnel. I have checked every direction here, right? Wait. You are here. There are 3 doors. And somehow there are 3 doors that are unreachable. Oh, I guess there's these 2. Yeah, okay. Isn't this a soul refill? Yeah. Oh, it's a freebie now that we bought it. Nice. No comment. You jerk of a shade. Come on. Oh, no. Still had to try. Had I walked through here? I don't know if I had. What's over here? I had not walked through here. This is... Wait, this is Crossroads, but with the tents. Oh, maybe just the one? It's all right. You're all good, buddy. Okay. Next space, because that is a dead end. You? Can you path to there at least? Yeah. Because there is a doorway there that we haven't checked. As in 5. Oh, just let him run. Nothing too serious is happening right now. We're just navigating paths, trying to find a way back to Soulmaster that does not involve me going through an annoying warp. Do I like Reese's Cups? Yes. Follow-up or return question. If you were to have a... I didn't do that. If you were to have a Reese's Cup today, would you prefer the regular? Would you prefer one of like the holiday specific ones like pumpkins or bats? Which just won a weird lawsuit. Or are you a Big Cups fan? I guess, or Thin Cups fan. And if Big Cups, what add-in? Because they do like potato chips and Reese's Pieces and all sorts of other fun stuff. Do I like Oreos? Yes, but not as much as Reese's Cups. Do you like marshmallows? There's an Oreo Reese's Cup right now. Go get one. Look, these are the words that make me DoorDash, so let's not do that. Yeah, I'm not stopping stream to run to 7-Eleven. But I will make somebody else do it for me. Wait. Is that where I wanted to go, or did I just go the wrong way? Yep. I see new candy everywhere. Boo, we want an IRL stream. You want an IRL stream of me going to 7-Eleven? Yes. You try new candy everywhere? That totally used to be me. Why not in bed? I already told you I stream in bed to the mature streams section of the Discord. I laugh. It's kind of funny. Oops, I need to go back down there. If Embed Bot takes over one of your chats, I respond to it. IBB is flirting with you, Shri. Uh-huh. It definitely has Shri's number today. There we go. Come here. Thank you for standing still. Should have healed before I came down here, but I wasn't thinking about that. Do you like marshmallows and cotton candy? Marshmallows, yes. on occasion, like I will go for a marshmallow in hot cocoa, but I don't always want marshmallows in hot cocoa. You know, the mini ones, because it's so fun when they like puff up and then they're kind of gooey and sitting there on top. It's one of those things. And then cotton candy in great moderation. Like if I'm with kids and they have some, I will have like a small bit, but I don't need a lot. We'll be right back. For all of the ad watchers, thank you for enduring those. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes. We're going to continue on because we're just navigating the tunnels of Hollow Knight. Too much sugar, want but cannot have. Yeah, it's not quite that bad. I'm not in the I can't have it scenario, but there are better options available. And if I'm going to splurge on sugar myself, I'm going to go for something super tasty. That was about cotton candy. Marshmallows, s'mores, cooked on a stick, over a fire, or in hot cocoa. Those are my like 3 spots. Wait, did I really map to here? Oh, I did. Gross. This without dash? Can I even do this? The answer is yes-ish. Okay, we are to new space. There is a check here. We can get it. This is the prettiest room in the game. If you like butterflies and wings and rainbows. And it's lore. Le crap. Well, we found another room. We finished another room and done. From Abyss Core. Okay, so this is having me go through that warp room either way I go. Let's try this. Why are you trying to tell me I can go there? I can't go there, can I? No, there's no way out of here. How very strange. Let's go here and see what changes. Allie, enjoy the lurk. Tramway, okay. And now back to the show. Welcome back from the ads. Anyone that was enduring those for us, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching the ads. And thank you for being here on our final night of Raids for Research for Fred Hutch. We are raising money for cancer research. And we have just about crushed our full goal. We have unlocked so many things. I was like, I'm not going to do rewards. I'm not going to do all that stuff that, you know, we sometimes do. And so did I do all that stuff. That was brilliant. I got the 2 masks and lost them in the same move. Well, we'll at least walk out here with a little bit of soul. How about that? One single $9 donation, 3 $3 donations, or 9 $1 donations will finish off our goal because of that match. Every one of those is matched dollar for dollar. And considering that I have so many I used to do, it's not that big of a list anymore. I have to get a tattoo. I did not put another tattoo on the list. I thought about it. I was considering maybe getting a tattoo of Rarity. But if I get a tattoo of Rarity, I might want to do like the whole BG3 Buddies crew. and I'm not sure how I would want to do that. That's also a very big tattoo, so it would have to be a very big goal. Like maybe if we do a subathon someday. Oh, what am I doing? We could do that at like 200 subs or something, which is a lot more than this channel usually gets. But it'd be for a subathon, so that's... Yeah, what are you doing? But you know, that should be a command. Can you record yourself saying that for me? We'll make it a Shri only command, but... Oh, that was a terrible landing spot. Let's go. No, I've been to every door here. Top one, fungus 22.1. Isn't that where we just came from? Unchecked reachable bottom one. Right as this for runes 124. Top one. It's not there. It's a different one. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We have somewhere we've mapped out that we're going this way. Oh, we never went to the left here? What? Oh, we couldn't. You were in the way. No checks in here? Nope. You thieful. Alright, where are we now? You are here. There is a door and the bottom are both supposedly unreachable. Okay, well, we have to check anyway. Can't go up there. Oh, are there gates over them? Oh, it's the dark dash. Ugh. There are no checks in here, and the room that's over here we can't actually get to either. Wow. All right, well, we found ourselves a dead end. Kiki, hello. Glad you made it home safe. InBedBot has decided that Shri is its best friend today. But yes, hi Kiki, who might be in bed because you have your own bed again. Lunchbox, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. How is it going? Oh, food fight raids for research. Chatters, have you got any food emotes? Nom emotes? Anything like that? If you could throw them at the Raiders for us, that would be great. Sansi Sentinel, hello, hello. You were doing a little bit of chatting. Were you doing more art? What were you working on today? Friends, this Ace of Hearts is another one of the Raiders for Research working on raising funds for Fred Hutch, and has been all week long. And so many of the the Raiders for Research have met their goals. We are crushing it. I want to say we're up higher than we were last year. I need to get back over to there and take a look. So let me double check. Yes, we are at $23,575.11 total raised for Raids for Research this year right now. You were going to play Magic, but you got raided, blew out your goal, and had to take care of the incentives, right? We've got our incentives here, and most of them are luckily not for on this particular stream so that I can hang on to them for later. But we've got our goals here, and just like over there, chat has been absolutely crushing it. So I have to play Dark Souls. I had to donate $100 to Samsara Dusty, who is our newest Raider for Research. I added a I'm adding a crunch time and redeem to the channel where I have to do crunches, and chat will get the option to add up those crunches, and I will have to do them at the end of stream. So yay. Chat will get to manipulate my social media. We'll be doing Wonderland's War in Tabletop Simulator. We'll be doing a reading of bad poetry. The poetry I wrote in my 20s, I will be reading on stream. Because nothing says torture more than revisiting the emotional instability of our 20s. We've got to paint the roses redeem on stream, and we're going to make it visual by adding painted roses and little characters for those who don't succeed and lose their head. We're going to... Oh yes, the tortured soul era, when I totally knew what that meant. We're going to do a sewing stream where I'm going to make a dress that I made when I was a teenager. I'm going to recreate it and do it properly this time. And then if we get just a little tiny bit more and we finish off that bar that's up there, we will be making our channel mascot for real. And I have it in a slideshow, so let me bring it up here. This is our channel mascot right here. She has a lovely pink dress with some purple ruffles, fluff sleeves, white lace, an apron, and it is the entire costume head to toe. So it's buying the shoes, it's making sure I have the tights, it's making the dress, the hat, the bow, the steampunk elements, even down to the bangles. So we are essentially $9 away. There's $10 left in the matching pool, so a $10 donation right now will become $20 and finish off our goal. If anybody out there has that left in their bank account to spare, it would finish off our goal for the night. And for this particular run of Raids for Research, we'll be back doing another stream for Fred Hutch later in the year, but this will be the last one for this particular effort. But yeah, we've been having a lot of fun. We've been playing through the most cursed randomizer in Hollow Knight history. I have unlocked all of this. As far as the map is concerned, it's a room randomizer, so we never know where we're going to go when we walk through a door. But we've only gotten our fireball, our left dash, and dash slash. So we are very, very limited in what skills we have available to us, where we can go, and how we can get around this place. And crowd control is on as well, so you can actually, it's roughly right here. There should be a little yellow button you can click, get some coins. You can get 50 coins for free, or if your donations, every penny is a coin for crowd control, and you can use that to mess with me by turning floors into conveyor, or hitting me in different directions, summoning really hard enemies that I can't fight. I can only pogo, so anything I have to attack to the side, I am SOL. So we've been doing that. We're having a lot of fun, but it is very, very frustrating, which is by design. Where am I? I suppose that would be good to know. We've visited both rooms here. Why am I here? Bottom is still unreachable. Top is Coliseum. Right is Abyss. Left is unchecked and reachable. Okay. can get to here from a couple of different paths. Dirtmouth Town, Fungus, this. Okay, let's do that. That sounds promising. But yeah, we're all in the final moments of Raids for Research. Today is the final official day. And Lunchbox. Well, that is a way to absolutely crush that goal. Thank you so much. I didn't realize that I'm sitting in front of the donation alert, so let me just scoot over a little bit so the next one pops up. But there we go. We are making that mascot on stream, so we will be working on pattern making and getting the right fabrics and the whole works. It's a lot to do, so I've got IOUs now stacked up for the next year. But hell yeah, thank you so much. And I didn't say it, but if you need a raid and fade, please do. I imagine that you were probably ready to step away from the computer for a little bit. I already warned everybody here. I'm going to take a few days. I would normally be taking a few days off, but I'm going to actually take them off. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the raids and all the support that everybody on this team does for Fred Hutch and for each other. There's a lot of camaraderie forming among the Raiders for Research, and I am loving to see it. I'm loving to see the growth, and I can't wait to see what we do in the final hours and what we do next year. Okay, I have this map just somewhere, so I guess I'm going across. Oops, that hurt. That hurt bad. Oh, this is this room. Okay. Whoa. Okay. We're alive. But we're all right. We're still going. Oh, we're in the room. Which way do I want to go here? Left. Perfect. Just need to stay alive. That's all. Sweet. To the stag's nest. All right. We are up here. Geo. And 24 Geo for 300. Well, that does not sound too exciting to me. So we have checked it, we have come, we have seen, and it is time for us to find another path to another place. Don't want to do the warp, or let's try those checks that are down below us. These are a pain, but I feel like they're probably a better idea than anything else we've got. We've got this. To get this one, we're going to have to dash slash constantly. What other checks do we have? We have this one. Where do I get to go for here? You don't remember. That's all right. That's going to bring us in the bottom. We need a left at the end. I don't have a left at the end. Okay, well, never mind that then. We still have a pathway here. Right to... Oh. This is telling me that I can only warp, so I guess that's what we're going to do. We'll go try it. I moved myself. I should have moved the... Oh, whoops. No. We're going back in the corner. Even though that's over the alert, it's not where I want to be, but... I feel like for this game, it's where it is going to make the most sense. I guess maybe we did go through here? Oh, shoot. Do I get a notification or sound alert in my headphones when new chat comes in? No. No. If you ever want to, we can geek out in the Discord about it. Shoot. Not accepting a death here. We will just teleport over to this bench and then figure out where we want to go from there. I guess I'm enough of a pro streamer that I'm able to look over and read chat when a new message pops up. So, Kiki got to see this last night, like how my setup is. I have a monitor over here, which is OBS, and it has chat displayed on it because it's in the actual preview, and I have the preview pretty good sized. Over on this side, so I'm playing on a monitor right in front of me here under the camera. And then just to the right of it, I have a vertical monitor which has all sorts of vertical stuff on it. It ends up with the music, Discord, some websites that are longer reading, and it also has chat. Now, chat right now is 2 windows. Sometimes chat is as many as 3 windows over there, depending on if I'm using... if I have to pop out YouTube chat, if I have to pop out TikTok chat, if we're streaming there. We're not right now. But if I have all 3 and my combined chat isn't working, then I will have Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok as 3 separate windows all over there. And so what I actually see is, as I'm looking at this window, my peripheral vision has motion over there on the chat side. And so if I sense motion, I look over there, but there's no audio cues. I know there's a lot of streamers that now, especially in the TikTok space, have TTS for all followers. So you follow a channel and then chat and it'll just read out loud to them. I find that to be very distracting and I'm not a fan. So I don't want to do that. I like TTS as a bit redeem when people want to really troll a streamer. I'm all for that, but not so much for just this kind of stuff. My forehead is big, but it wasn't that big. It was I'm all forehead here because it was cutting off the top of my head. Okay. I don't even remember where we were trying to go. We were trying to go here. Unchecked, unreachable, left. Okay, so we can come in from the city side, but can't get across. Where do we have some checks that are reachable? This one. 8 transitions, 13, 8. All right. We're on an adventure. Here we go. You are bottom. That is all right. I will accept it. Life, you know, that's what bio is, right? Hi, Sarkasized. How are you? We have just met our charity goal. So everything now is above and beyond and amazing. But we're still streaming. We're still raising funds for Fred Hutch. Super stoked about it. I get the feeling bad that I'm going to get hit. Wow. That was like totally messed up. Okay, we visited all of those and we visited all of those. Okay, but I had actually successfully typed bio. It would have been high bio in bed. This is a very good point. Well, I hope you're well. It is Wednesday here. It's our last day of raising funds for Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center. We're all very, very close to our goal. I read it off just a little bit ago. We are closing in on 24,000. Our overall group goal for the year is we're trying to reach 25,000. Last year we were at 22, so we are above last year. Last year on our channel we raised 150, and this year we are up now over 500. So we have absolutely crushed our individual channel goals, and now I cast a spell. Okay. Where's the top in this room? It says it's reachable. Isn't that where it came from? How am I supposed to reach that? I can't wings or anything. Exhausted, time for PJs. Oh, that sounds so nice. I am really looking forward to it. PG time is good time. Okay, we maxed out this room. Yes, we did, and we are going to the left. Hey, buddy. Someday I'll find my way in there for reals. I don't know why it floats in here. It's very strange. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the black wall bar above, through its sacrifice, Hollow Nest lasts eternal. Actually, syllables. Okay, we are in Queen's Garden. It is... Top is unreachable, left is unchecked. So we need to get to the left. as nightmarish as these rooms can be. Just the wrong spot. Did I just get hurt from that? Just get hurt while I'm trying to get a little soul out of that. Whoa! Where did you come from? Zargus says, thank you so much for the donation. And you already saw, but I see that you've got the list of things there, and you can see how every single dollar actually does make a huge difference in helping Fred Hutch in their search for cures to cancer, prevention for cancers, and treatment for patients, all of the different things that really go into all of the good work that they do. So thank you so much. We are getting our butts kicked every time I get near one of those. Okay. Reach the egg. We just need to get to the left. And we can. Here we go. Where did it take us? Sally's bench. Okay. Not Sally, but Sally's bench. This room, we still cannot reach the right top, but we have opened everywhere else. We've just gone in a nice little circle. What do we have left to find? In this room, left is unchecked. All right, that's where we're going. We're trying to find anything that is progress. There's that one room with the warp, which is really hard to do, but if I can get through it and navigate it sensibly, that can get us back to fighting the Soul Master, which is an important fight and is a good check for us. We have 3 other checks on the map that have all been very tricky to get to, which is why they are still on the map. Rooms left in here? Right one is unreachable. Oh, at the top, because I need right dasher wings. Okay. This one, we want the left. We're looking for what is new. And it's right there. Oh my gosh. Welcome to another room of the Hive. We've got no checks, but I believe this is a new room. Yeah. So reachable is right 3, right 2 we just came through. What do we have? Top 1, left 1, right 2, and 3. Not sure about their counting, but okay. This one above us on the right is somehow reachable. Well, made it back to the bottom. Not really where I want to be. Oof. Okay, alive. We'll take it. How do they expect me to get up there? No, I came in down here. Cool, so we'll just leave our soul here. That's fine. Unchecked, reachable, right 3. That isn't too bad. Oh. I came in the higher one and I just needed to go through this door. Well, I made that a lot harder than I needed it to be. Let's see if we can get our soul back. Or our shade, rather, our lack of soul. Shade? Excuse me, where is my shade? Oh, there you are. Managed to get it and get out. Perfect. Okay, now where did this go? Hey, we've got 2 checks. We've got the bottom 2 and right 1 are both reachable. So we got 2 doors and a couple of checks. So let's see what we've got. Are they down here? Yeah, they are. We got a vessel fragment and the elevator pass. Okay. Well, that's something. I don't know that the elevator pass does a lot in a room randomizer. But if we find the elevator, we'll find out. Whoops. Okay. Had we been here before? No, we had not. Oh my god. Yay. That gives us 3 more doors. Door number 1 leads us to... Yeah, we got a couple of new places now. Top is unreachable, so there's no sense in trying to navigate through here. But good to know that it exists. Slowly but surely, we are opening up the map. I don't like doing bottom doors until I've exhausted other options. This is the tram. There is a check here. This is the one from Dirtmouth. we now have our third pale ore. If we can get some geo and meet up with the nailsmith, that is going to be a great combo for us. We're going to be able to get some upgrades right away. And there is another check here. We're in Deep Nest again. Oh my god. Oh, right, this is an arena. There are so many steps down there. Oh! I was so busy looking at the ones down below me, I wasn't looking at the ones under my feet. Wow, that was lucky. We made it through. And we got the tram pass. Okay. So that is fantastic. We just unlocked, or we just found the tram room here. So we are able to now use that tram. I hope it goes over here. We'll find out. And we have this tram too. I don't think that the trams randomize. Like, I don't think one tram will send us to the other. I think they're locked in their rooms because of the way the trams function. So that may have just given us some consistent navigation. So that's awesome. And actually, we're able to go to a tram from here so we could find out for sure. Oh, we don't have this tram stop. It's actually right there, so that would be awesome. Okay. Anything else out of here before I go that way? Bottom, top, and top one have all been visited. So, yes, let's make our way this way, which is out of the bottom. Zote. You're not even a check, my friend, but get freed. Tram pass for the first time. All right. New bench, new place. Where are we going? Very glorious moment. This is fantastic. And yes, as I thought, it did take us to that central position. So let's start with going up. Yes, I want a bench. Barney, what have you got for us? Geo!
Chocolate, kidding.
Can't open that yet. We do need to sit on this to unlock it. And then... Right one, unreachable. Like, these are definitely not unreachable. Okay, that puts us back out into the city. Oh, that puts us into a spot in the city we've not been. That's a brand new room too. Okay, great. Oh, we can't get to the door to the right because we have to go through this wall. And that has to be open from the other side. City it is. No more checks, but reachable are right to Ruin House. Left and left one. Unreachable are Ruin House doors 1 and 2. And right. Oh, right 1. The right 2 is. Okay. Yes, you have a very long reach. All right, we've got available checks again. Dream Wielder. I'll never nail. But now I have something fancy to go with it. I think I went too far. I did. Would you mind coming over here? No, not quite there. You were close. I want you right here. Thank you. It's just a Georock. B got me. Hi again, Corny. That didn't work out too well for us, but we had some fun. Oh, the cast-off shell. This is a good one to go to. Georock. And I can only walk out of here, so we'll probably get crushed. Oh no, it's not doing the cutscene. Cool. Well, that's nice of it. Camera, why did I get taller? It's like I moved you up. Make sure you're thinking that way. All right. Another room we can't get to any checks, and even the door is unreachable. Make sure there's not like a secret doorway that we can just open in case of later. No. Reachable still includes Door Ruin House 3. I'm not sure which one that is. There's like these doors. Oh, it's probably this one right here. Well, that's an exciting unreachable everything room. We need Isma's Tear to go through there. Alright, let's go get our shade. Wait, can we get the check below us? No, unchecked, unreachable. We're just here to get our shade and get out. Okay. And then this one still has 2 doors that are reachable, so we'll go back here. Wait. This is a place I kind of want to be. Don't I? I can't do any checks, but maybe I can do something else. Geo rock up there. All the doors down below are unreachable. You were up here with me. Whoops. Oh, you guys are mean. Okay, I guess I'm benching out of here. That's fine. Tram. Lower tram. There we go. I did not mean to do that. Or I guess, yes, I did, because I needed to know what was there. Yeah, I just need to check the other bottom one. Over here. And that puts us at the top of the abyss. Oh, excellent. And our lore is lifeblood masks. We have the King's Brand, so this will actually open. And now we have a much better way into the abyss, which I like. Where are these checks? Further to the right. Oh, I missed out on that one. We'll have to come back down for it. This one was a King's Idol. Okay, but let's go back up. And then we'll set this room as our destination, which of course is just over here. I like that it normally would be this spot, and instead it's over here. That's kind of fun. You are lifeblood masks, so we should get you anyway. Oof. I'm down below again, aren't I? Damn it. Oh, wait. And it's another relic. Oh my god. Look at all these relics. There's so much geo held in reserve. Okay, well, that's something. Unchecked right. Bottom is unreachable. And which way did I need to go for you? Left. Okay. We'll go there next. Well, I did just say that we have the elevator pass. Wait, this... Oh, I can't get those checks because I need wings. We've not checked any of the doors here, and there's a lot. Jeez. Okay, we have just found our main doorway hubs, which is very much what we wanted. First one. This is handy. Geo rock. Can't get back out, but it's still handy. There's part of me that's like, just go for the Soul Master and go fight him. And then there's part of me that goes, you just opened so many doors. You took a shower and didn't cry in it like you wanted to. LOL, damn. I'm not sure if that means that maybe you're not ready to, or maybe you're already past that. I don't know. But I hope the shower was wonderful. It was good. I think it distracted you. That's all right. There's a lot to be said for the comforts of home. Oh, they left Menderbug's diary in his house. I intentionally skipped over that in case anybody's watching this and has not read Menderbug's diary. Messages. Be right back. I walked through this one, I thought. Yeah. That doesn't have any more doors, does it? Nope. This one... Oh, was that one? Okay. So we have unreachable. Right 2 is reachable? Is there a chance of Frosty coming back? You missed the trivia questions. No. I'll be honest. There's a lot about Frosty that I really like. But there are also a lot of people that do not like having that kind of bot in chat and will actively avoid streams that have it. We have some GPT-based bots, but we won't have Frosty here. I did think about it for a while, maybe attaching it to some of our other bot functionality. I decided against that in the end. So, while I am saying no, that Frosty's not coming back, that does not mean that there will not be a trivia thing. So, we could bring back trivia. And I could do that either through an API or I could set up our own. So yeah, so there are some other possibilities. Bottom is reachable, right is reachable. Right might not be so reachable anymore. Someone up in the Discord too? Well, I mean, how many questions do I want to populate for trivia? Some servers have a Wordle bot. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that I can get a third-party one, but I just think if it's something like that, I want to do more than that, because if I just add a bot that all it does is trivia, we will probably run out of questions pretty quickly. Do I play Wordle? Back to the show. Not particularly. I'm not against it. I just don't know my way to play it either. Oh, this was another way into the Howling Cliffs. That's neat. Oh, I think I wanted to be up here. Oh no, I hate this one. I don't actually hate it. What I hate is that we need D-dive for most of the checks in here. And this one that you can hear right now is in this wall right there. I just got onto the ledge. Oh my god. All the spikes! We found all the spikes! It takes effort to find that many spikes. Did I save this? No, but I'm going to now, even though it's an advertisement for an article. Okay. Do we go back? We found every doorway here. We now have easier paths there. Where did we leave our shade? It's up on the peak. Dang, that's a lot of deaths. Yeah. It's no longer looking like it's just morphed off of the meme. It looks like it's a real number now. Keep doing that same exact thing. Okay. Geo for Geo. Oh, there's an unchecked check here and a reachable thing. Oh. That is good to know. Let's go back up and get our shade. Can't quite reach you. And there's nothing down on that one. Nope. This spot. I don't usually hate it, but navigating it this way is a nightmare. Okay. We made it out. That's what mattered. We're headed back here. That's the spot that I've been needing to find, is this one. What room is this? That room. Okay. It kept having me trying to route me through this room and then warp back, and I'm like, that is not the way. Oh my god, I got the biggest craving for like fried foods. I wasn't expecting that to actually be the path. I should have, but I wasn't. Boing. And bottom. And we're falling. Where are we? We've got checks again. Okay. Starting right out of the gate with some lore. Oh, we're in Dungy's little home. Aw. We can't see Dungy yet, but we got into 2 rooms. We've gotten to his room and can't actually encounter him. Ugh. I feel like this path is wrong, but we'll try it anyway. Maybe I can check a couple others. Nope. Alright, Shio it is. Why let me walk through a door if you're just telling me to go left? Oh, because I wasn't supposed to go through there. I was supposed to go up here. That explains it. Yep. Oh, God, this one. There goes nothing. Whew. As long as we keep moving very fast, it's fine. Now I just have to remember the pathway down to this one. It's not that way. Is it not right there? I thought for sure that was the one. Oh, it is. It's just down farther. It's just a freaking geo rock. Damn it. Okay. But we've not gone through the bottom, so we can just head down. And we are in the waterways with unreachable. I wonder if we can bounce our way there. Skip that we didn't. No such luck. Tree, but we can't do anything with it. Bench, lower tram. Okay. We'll try this and then we'll go after Soul Master, because that's where it's leading us. Okay. Right is reachable. Bottom is unreachable at this moment. Right is only one. Okay, cool. And we got ourselves a check. It's a mask shard. That's 3 of 4 again, so we're at least getting something out of here. I don't believe there's a bench. Nope, just this spot. This one left right reachable. Yeah, with as little as is left here, we have to do this. Dirtmouth Sly Crossroads. What? Oh, that's the wrong side. We can go to the bench here. There's still a door here at the bottom? Yeah. Oh, and we need shadow for that one. Okay. We have Fireball. We have the Dash Slash, but we're not going to be using that because that's a really awkward one for here. Let's go, Soul Master. Come on. Doing okay. Staying calm. Staying focused. Not wasting a bunch of energy running around. Apparently he didn't like that I was ignoring him there. We're only about a third of the way through the fight, but it's going well. Oh, you dodged that. That fireball does 15, so it's the equivalent of 3 times pogoing. Ooh. Quite the reaction. Don't forget, we do have crowd control on, so you can help me or hurt me here. I mean, granted, it's a challenging fight, but trolling is 100% acceptable. Oh. Almost there. Okay, let's take a breath. That's progress. We made it through phase 1. Time for phase 2. We still can only pogo, dash attack, or fireball. Done. All right, so much. Please have something good for me. Please, please, please have something good for me. Progress, more like progress. It was a mask shard. We now have another mask. We can get hit more. We can't get out of this room, but we can get hit more. What in the hell? Oh my god. So this is a Geo Rock. By the way, Vi. My forehead's missing again. What? We've got this one, which I keep thinking it's a grub, but it might not be a grub. Ali redeemed the hat trick earlier. Oh my god! Okay. So next tech stream is just adding sound effects. I'm fine with this. Oh my god, that was 2 hours ago. I saw the word horny. I did not understand. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Whoopsies indeed. Okay, so this one, we have that wall that we need to hit. If I can be falling, blast a fireball over, it will open that door. Then I can revert back and come in again and try to land in it. This one is the Crystal Guardian, who I need some other attack. Like, I can't rely on dashing attacking to fight him. And then we have this room. We have the doors on the right are reachable because we can fall down to them. That might be a good idea. And then we had one other spot with 2 checks here. And I need to fall and manage to get myself into them. Positively Stitched, hello, hello, welcome in. Friends, Positively Stitched is another one of the Raiders for Research. How did it go tonight? I know you had your giveaways tonight as well, so I'm guessing that there's lots of exciting stuff going on over there. Jaded Low, welcome in. There's so much going on the screen right now, but there's an Ace of Hearts over there. I promise. It's buried under chat and donations and everything. But if you've got a heart up at the top of chat right now, give our friend Positively Stitched a follow. On their stream during the raid train, they did 6 hours of making a quilt. Today, they gave away that quilt. You gave away a pair of specially made crocheted earrings. Those were gorgeous. The Wench Speaks. Well, hello, welcome in. Glad to have you. 4 pairs of earrings. They were gorgeous. Yeah. Well, I hope that your community loved them and we're there to celebrate with you, reaching all of your goals for the Raiders for Research charity and all of the fundraising that you did as well. Your friend Allie made them and used yarn that you dyed. So she did the Fred Hutch colors in yarn that you dyed, and it's a friend of yours. What an incredible, very personal and thoughtful gift to have in a giveaway. That's incredible. Yeah, and the quilt looked so good. So I am thrilled for that. If you need to raid and fade and step away from your computer, I completely understand. So don't feel like you have to stick around. But thank you for coming over and bringing your friends over here. For everybody else, hi. I'm Violacious. I am a variety streamer, and we do a little bit of everything. You can just barely see the corner of my sewing machine right there. We are going to be sewing because we reached all of our goals as well. And that means that, over here, I guess, when we reached $400, I agreed that I will be sewing a dress that I made when I was a teenager, and I'm going to do it right this time. So I'm going to be getting the fabric. We're going to be making that dress. And then not only that, but we also have to make our channel mascot, which is not Bread and Butterfly. This is a rotating image slideshow. But this costume, head to toe, we are going to make, from the bows, the hat, the dress, the apron, all of it. And I'm trying to talk Sammy into making the Cheshire Cat. So if we end up with Cheshire, Sammy, and the Vi mascot, we might do a collab stream for that. And so you might have some sewing to tune in for in the near future. At least I hope so. But yeah, we do that. Obviously, we play games. I play a lot of Hollow Knight. We're doing a randomizer that's a room randomizer and item randomizer. And I'm pretty much at my wit's end, which is perfect. Exactly where I need to be. And Lance and Gin, hello. How's it going? We, just like I said we would in the Discord, the goal has been crushed. So we have made it. Where are we at as a group? I've been checking in on that off and on throughout the night. And right now, all together, we did it. We hit the freaking goal. Yes, indeed. $27,897.12. Holy crap. Crushed last year. We are $5,000 over what we did last year. Amazing. Well done, everyone. I was saying to Lunchbox earlier that I've been just really appreciative this year. It felt like everybody really came together, and not just in our fundraising, but like coming together with each other. It feels like we've got a real solid team now, and I am really impressed by what we did, and I am excited. Like I said earlier, there's still 4 hours left, so I'm excited to see what the last few raiders do, and then excited to see what we can do next year to beat it even better. So congrats to everybody. That is amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm more of a technical person. We've got such a small community. It doesn't always feel like, that we can do the biggest thing, but I really appreciate being able to be a part of this and being able to work on this with all of you. It's been really nice. Small but mighty indeed. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I'm going to head back into the game where I can be frustrated about something. I didn't have like a big celebration thing. I could eat some spicy chips or something, but that's about it for anything additional. I'm going to try to get to this room because there's 2 checks. There is 1 check here with a boss that I can't really fight. There's 1 check here through a door I might not be able to open. And there's 1 check here, but I've learned that it's just a Geo Rock, so we're not worrying about that one. These lit up bright white rooms are rooms that still have a doorway we can go through. Is that just 2? There are. Okay, I'm going over here because there's 3 doors. We're going to find something new. Heading to the pleasure house. Okay. That sounds like fun. We'll go soak in a hot springs for a minute. Well, thank you. I know you all were too, so it's been really fun to see everybody and see what everybody's done this week. I know we had some members that had some family challenges and still managed to find time to actually hop on for a stream, even though their schedules weren't what they originally wanted to do, and like that everybody cares about the cause that much. That it's not, oh, I couldn't make my day, so that's it, I'm just out. They were like, no, everybody came back and just really gave it their all. So as we can see in those numbers. Okay. Do I even know where I'm going right now? I'm going to the left here. Ah, yes, this is where I'm going. To spider webs. First door. Okay, when we get dive, this will help. Right now it's a dead end. There's one more door on the right, and then there's a door. Was it this one? No, it's not that one. It's the other door. It says that I can reach it, but I don't know where that one is. So, rather than getting myself lost, we're going to go where I do know. Which is here. Oh, it's below the room I want to be in. That'll make things confusing. Everyone streaming from Fred Hutch is so passionate and creative. The way everyone brings their A game for raids always leaves you in awe and inspires you to try harder. Yeah. Oh, completely. I can't swim. In the game. So if I want to come back here, yes, back to the pleasure house. I don't remember whose stream we were on recently, but they were talking about wanting to go to a hot spring. And it just sounds so nice. I think they were in California. Because we got to talking about it, and I was like, there's one in Oregon. There's actually a couple in Oregon, but there's one that used to be like a resort. But it was ran by one of the tribes, and then it got taken over by somebody else. Fell into disrepair, and it recently reopened like 2 years ago back in the hands of the tribe. And they have wooden tubs for the hot springs where they diverted the water. And it's a clothing optional, and it's only like a quarter-mile hike instead of having a really long hike like you would usually have for hot springs. That was the other door. Oh, but we can't dash to the right, so I can't get that check. Dang it. Okay. Well, we found that it was nothing. There's one more path up here. Back to the pleasure house. At least these are starting off the same way. If we have to take Crystal Guardian without being able to fill our soul, so we have to do dash attacks, which means we can only attack from the right side. Oh, we're going down to the right. Okay. Right one. So we just need to stay up here. the Grey Mourner. Hello. Indeed. What do you have, Grey Mourner? Accept the gift, even though you only get a lousy dreamer. Oh my gosh. That is progression towards the end. So that's good to know that the Grey Mourner could give us progression to end game. And the unreachable bottom is over here. Where does this bottom go? Resting around top, that's going to drop us in, okay, over there. Are there any other rooms with anything? No. Okay, we have eliminated every single path short of something that will open another doorway. We have seen every check except for this one, that one, and these two. I think we go for these two. Transitions 3 starting in the Peak Dark Room. Which is Peak Dark Room? Crystal Peak Dark Room. That's up here. Alright, let's cross our fingers here. Get back up here, or do I have to come down from the top? That is a wonderful idea. Thank you for that. Nope, I have to come in from the top. Because I need to be just to the right of where I am right now. And that spider is not going to come up here. So which other ways can I get here? I need a bottom path. There we go. Back to the pleasure house again. It's interesting how many things key off of singular points, but that just means they go through a hub room. Yeah, you did that well. Okay, that put me back in the same room. Ow. Please stop shooting orange goo at me. Okay, there are 2 checks here. There's the one up there too, but we can't reach it. What we can reach is down here. Okay, we made it in. We got a grub. And Dream Shield. Nothing that makes progression. Okay, it's this or the Crystal Guardians. The Crystal Guardian, like, I think that's everything. Before I have to turn to the logs, I am trying to avoid those logs completely. This is lore for Geo. This is Geo for Geo. Luckily, all the green ones we've checked. Yellow egg and a grub. Soul refill. Soul refill and a grub. Geo, 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 Geo. Leg eater. Soul refill. I still have not found a doorway to Sally. So we have not unlocked that yet. And we still do not have Sly. We have sent him back to his store. So we found him. But we have not found his store. Unbelievable. Ready to discuss? That's a Geo Rock. You're just Geo for Geo. Rainbow Egg, Mask Shard. Geo, nothing progression-wise. Okay, we're going to do this and hope that it's in here and that we can open this door successfully. That's basically the path we need. Can we do viewer? 19, 21, 24? Holy crap. 4, there we go. Deepness, Hot Springs, to Cliffs to Ruins. Okay.
Med hemma är skutchin. Chocolate.
We'll let you hang out, Corny. I don't need lore. Cliffs. Right 4. I don't know which one that one is. Ew. Okay, okay. Fine. I'll heal down here. Right, this room. So, I think it's right. We let this thing go down. I think it's right about there. It is. Okay. Now we just need to go back and come here again with the same steps. I'd been trying to open it before we had the fireball, and it was not working because hitting it one time and having to reload the map was not a successful method at smashing a wall. Go figure. Okay, why are these other two not in logic? Like, seriously, I'm standing at them. How are these not in logic? And the third one was. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, here goes nothing. Lifeblood masks. And lore. This is just cruel. Let's dive. We don't have dive yet. Get me out of here. Okay. I don't wanna. Is there any other fight that I left behind? I don't think so. Colosseum, that won't help us. Like maybe one of these spots that I couldn't buy something because I didn't have enough geo? That one's just geo. This stag will open up the city storeroom stag. So that could be decent. Because that opens up one more place right here. That's geo. Actually lifeblood masks. That's a grub. Those are soul refills. Yeah, Colosseum and a Geo and a grub. I now know what the Grey Mourner has. Red Hutch, thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. We were just talking about how amazing the camaraderie among the team has been, and seeing everybody just crushing their goals all week long has been just phenomenal. And we, of course, were just having a little celebration a little bit ago since we saw that the number is up over $27,000, almost to 28. Shreya, sometimes we witness things from laying in bed and being comfy. Not in bed bot getting Fred Hutch. You know, I'm okay with that. We've got ads, but let's make sure that Fred Hutch doesn't have to have ads. Let's take care of that right now. There we go. We're not going to make you sit through 3 minutes of ads. It's all good. It's just like a fortune cookie. Nobody hopefully takes it seriously. But no, it has been a phenomenal week. I had to take last night off. I was planning to stream last night, and I would just be doing the same thing I'm doing here and still just as frustrated. But I found out earlier this week that a friend of mine was actually a streamer friend was here about an hour and a half away from me, but visiting from New York. And I was like, hold on, you're only an hour and a half instead of like a day of plane travel? Like, no way. This does not work. Like, we have to meet up. So we did last night, and we went out to dinner, and I met the friend that they were over here visiting, and then they came over and stayed here, just watched TV for a bit because they actually had to hop on a plane. They had to be at the airport at 3:30 this morning. I didn't tell you where I went to dinner. We were trying to find a place that was like midway between just north of Seattle and down a little south of Tacoma. And I was like, well, what's in the middle? And I was like, Southgate, Burien, like Des Moines. It's like, well, Des Moines has a prison. I don't think that's a good place to go for a meal. I was like, oh yeah, when I used to live in Burien, the Tin Room is this cool place. It used to be called the Tin Shop. It's a bar and it has a 36-seat movie theater inside of it. So just a small crowd. So it's kind of a cool place if you want to rent it out to watch a movie, like just among your friends. And they usually play like old black and white or silent movies and stuff in there. On nice days, they have a back patio area, and it's just like bar fare, but they had a jambalaya or a gumbo pasta or jambalaya pasta, something like that. Meatloaf, fries, calamari, but their calamari, instead of being like the tentacles or rings, it was like nice big chunks done into like a frite kind of style. So we just went and had some delicious food and then hung out here for a little bit and then drove them down to the airport, and they are back home now. So yeah, that's where we went, Shree, was the Tin Room. Back to the show, and managed to talk all the way through it. And you are free from the ads. Hello, Spin Kitty, welcome, and it's so good to see you. Who took the picture was the friend that they were staying with, and that is not mine to share. So, a third person who was there with us at dinner. I don't wanna. I'm looking at the Crystal Guardian and I'm like, no. There has to be something else that I've missed. What did I say? I said that there is one other thing that I know that I can do, which is right here. Dark Room to the Mines. Okay. Thank you. I'm sure we'll be in touch again soon. I know we're talking about other things later in the year and stuff, so looking forward to all of that. But I think for the rest of this week and this weekend, everyone probably is going to be taking a very well-deserved rest. Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's been a long week. Well, you have a great night. Thanks so much for stopping in. Okay, we just unlocked City Storeroom, so here we go. No, we're not going to do the closing ceremony stream that I went and did last year. Was a lot of fun, but no, we're not doing that this year. I don't know that Fred Hutch is doing that. I don't believe so, or at least it wasn't part of the things that we discussed. But I think that they were really focused on getting researchers into people's streams on their regular schedule. I think that there's probably a better benefit as far as the fundraising side of things is concerned when it comes to that. We did get a new door and we got a bottom, so we'll be falling into the top of something. Provided I can remember which way goes down. I can't attack like that. There wasn't a check in this room, was there? There's a rub spot up at the top, but I can't get there. Okay. We've got another check. We're going, any check is a good check at this point. Ow. God, I've hit them so many times. You're having to gear up for fundraiser stuff and you struggle. It's such a weird brain flip for you. You don't know how I managed to do so many. But kudos. I'm happy to talk to you about it if you're interested in that kind of a conversation. It can be tricky. I will say that I don't keep it in my brain. I have it in a Discord. We have a special Discord where I put any idea that I get down. This is gonna be rough. Mantis Claw, one side, we'll take it. Get me out of here. We have progression. Yeah, I have OneNote and all of that, but I realized like I'm in Discord every day. I have it on my phone. I have it on my tablet. I have multiple accounts. I was like, why do I not just have a Discord where I can do this? And that way when I have like a section for events and I have a section for like ideas and then I have a section for things I've discussed with other people or like pipe dreams. And so it all goes in there. Even like the text stream stuff, it's all noted out in there before we do it. Look at how much just turned back to bright. Oh my gosh. All these checks that just opened up. So good. All right, let's start off with some easier things. The top of... That's funny that the top here just became reachable. What became reachable here? Oh, the left door. Okay, that's an easy find. Let's head there. You have a Discord that's just you and your hubby, so you can probably make your own category in there. Yeah, absolutely. That's... I will say mine was just me, and then I was talking about something with Sammy, and so now it's just me and Sammy. Okay, 2 checks for this one. Oh, that climbing is so nice. Okay. Left is reachable. Both left 1 and 2. Right is town, and there's 2 checks at the bottom of the ridge. We cannot get to that check yet. Oh. Stop bouncing. Those are the checks right there. We've got Spell Twister and more Geo. Okay, and there's supposed to be a door. Oh, up at the top. And we are stuck. If you tried to do this without bench warp on, I think that this would very quickly become impossible. Well, that's a dead end. Can't go through there yet. Okay, let's look for something else. Queen's Garden map and bench. Oh, we can't warp to that one. How do we even get into that room? Tramway to resting grounds. Okay. Oh, this is now bright. Oh, that looks mean. This is a spot where we usually would sea dash across, I think. It's straight from Garden Stag. Okay. Love a spot that's only 1 or 2 transitions instead of navigating all over the whole map. Besta, hello, how have you been? Still no Dream Nail, no fighting the Dream Guardians. Jerks. Would you mind getting out of my way? You're okay? All right. You got to go do the rest of your self-care. No worries. And thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, right. I thought this was somewhere else, and so it got me very confused when I ended up in here. Oh, we did not finish this. Oh. Not how we want that to go. Nope. Woo! Okay. And we get right slash. Let's go. So we can attack to the right, we can climb walls to the left, and we can dash to the left. That is some serious game progress there. Slay indeed. We can now slay enemies that are to our side, and those which we could not attack horizontally or vertically with the pogo. Like our friend the Guardian. Let's warp out of here because this is no fun. What sounds good? We've got 2 charm slots. Spell Twister's pretty good. We only have the 1 spell, but it's still good. Dream Shield is free. Oh yeah, we're doing that. I know it bugs some people because it's a little noisy, but I enjoy it. We still got Long Nail, which is at 4, which is our most expensive. Steady Body 5? No, it's 4. And Dream Wield is fine, but not until we have the Dream Nail. Lifeblood Core is our most expensive at 5. Okay. Where to next? I'm trying to go places with checks rather than just additional rooms. Like, this is great that we have more rooms and travel, but you are 9,556 channel points away from 100K. Do you know what channel you have the most points in? And if it's okay, if it's here, it's okay. But I know you've been around Twitch from before you started hanging out here, so I'm just curious if it's somewhere else. I know where I have the most points, so it's not really fair. Okay, how many checks for you? 4? From Shio to Crossroads? Okay. He's probably here. That's fair. Mine is Tay's, and it's over 1 million. Whoops, let's just do the loop. I am not alone in that. I am not even the one who has the most channel points on her channel. All right, we've got Glowing Womb. Is there also a door here that we can use that we haven't been able to before? Right is still unreachable, but left we can reach. All right, let's head on up. Let's go up again. It's so dark. Everything else is unreachable. We are stuck here behind a door that can't be opened. Okay. Sammy's might be the next highest. Yeah. So it used to be, for me, Tay, Julia, Matt, and Eros were my top 4. You have 60K on hers? I have no idea what I have on Sammy's. Now I'm curious. On Sammy's, I have 186,300. Or to be exact, 186,331. Yeah. Matt's, I don't have any anymore because I spent them. Let's see. Other common places I hang out. That one doesn't have channel points anymore. I'm leaving that one in chat. Not reading that out loud. Arrows, even though she's been away as long as she has, I have 193k over there. And Julia, Julia's, I have 367,000. Why do I call her by her Twitch username instead of her real name? We had this conversation actually last night. So while I know her real name, online she goes by Julia. And since one, we spend most of our time interacting still on Twitch, even though we're nearby and we hang out in person. Oh, arrows? It's the same reason. When I am talking about people online, it makes more sense to talk about the name that they use in this space. Even if they reveal their full name or their legal name, that's still theirs to reveal, not mine. I might slip up sometimes, but I'm going to still try to default to the name that they use in this space. The other reason is, if I'm saying, hey, go check this person out, I'm going to say a name that aligns with the name that they use in the online space, because that's what their names are going to be on social media. That's what their names are going to be here. That's what's going to be shouted out. So I want to make sure that all of those things align as much as possible. Oh, we can fight mushrooms now. That's going to be an interesting one. Attack to the right, fireball to the left. I kind of like this. Let's go fight some mushrooms. We're going to Dirtmouth. Yeah, of course. Down room Grim. To the right. Don't mind me, just passing through. Oh! Well, I guess you mind me. On my head. Ooh! All that for a soul refill. Oh, we got the bench, and he's out of here. I am so glad that I did not come here, because that would have just really, really upset me. Okay, we've got the top here. Here we go. Oh, that was so much easier. And we got wings, even more vertical progression, and this thing is going to start opening up so fast. So fantastic. This is a new door for us because we could not go here before. And we ended up in a room we had not been to before, so straight through. A grub for 300. No, because the only thing we're getting out of our grubs at this point is Geo. So there's no reason for us to do that. Where are we at? We're about a half hour from an ad. It says we can get that check. Are you serious? Oh. Hang on. I need this to not be with me at the moment. And it is Geo. Okay. Next up. So we have 3 more paths reachable through the city. There's so much that's open now. This is wild. Like, this shows... Oh, we visited everything. I was like, why is it showing gray? Because we unlocked another door there. How does it think that we would get here? These out-of-logic checks. Because this is coming from resting grounds, which is here. And the only way we know to get in here is, for right now, a teleport. And over here, we need the path to the right, which we have not found yet. So yeah, I can't actually get those. Reachable through sequence break. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Ooh, let's do this, though. There are 2 checks back at the shaman at the very beginning. Because we've got wings. Can't get the dream nail, but we can at least fly up here and grab some Geo. More Geo. What is near benches? That might also be important. There's a check below Hornet where we would have needed right dash, but now with the other things we have, we can get to it. We have 2 checks at the Queen Station. All right. You know what I should honestly do? What do we have in Crossroads that we can actually reach? That one mask shard and the 3 above here. That's what we should do. The reason we're going to divert and go do this is it's actually better for us to go do the Crossroads stuff before it becomes infected. And the likelihood of infection is becoming higher now. We don't have any dreamers. Oh, we have wings. It's probably already infected. Oh well. We're on our way anyway. I keep ignoring that and then remembering after I get past it, going, oh, right, that's lifeblood that I can just feed to this little bug right here. All right, we are there. There are 3 checks up at the top here. Geo rocks, and the third is a vessel fragment, and that was enough to get us a vessel. So we can hold a little more soul. Making some progress anyway. Got a couple of checks we can do out here. There's so much we can do now. I am really stoked about this. You know what? I know that I was originally going for 10, but I could use a little rest myself. So I think that we are going to get out of here. So let me see if anyone else on the Raiders for Research is still going tonight. Okay, who was going after me? Let's see if Joker is on, actually. All right. Alchemist Joker does not stream a lot. He usually tends to do more combat-heavy games, FPSs, stuff like that, but he's part of the Soba team. He's the production lead. He and I have worked together on a number of events, and it's always a good time when I hang out with him. So come on over with us, and let's give Alchemist some love. We're going to raid over to Alchemist Joker, one of our second to last still going Raiders for Research. So grab that Raiding for Research message one more time as we raid over to Alchemist Joker tonight and give him some love. He wasn't able to participate in the raid train because something came up, so let's give him extra love. If you're here, lurking or not, if you can grab that message and bring it over, that would be wonderful. Join us in the Discord. I'll probably be hanging out there a little bit later. We'll probably finish this rando over there. Sammy popping in the last few seconds. Sammy, I may have to tell you your results in the Discord. So you know where to find us. We are out of here. We will be back on Sunday, and as long as nothing comes up, and we'll be finishing painting the Phoenix. I'm really excited about that. I'm also going to worry about my lights and adjusting my green screen. things to do. Anyway, we will see you again very, very soon on your own channels. For the many of you that stream everywhere, that we hang out together, hopefully back here again soon. And until then, Sammy, off with her head. Bye.